internet. It is Saturday the 26th of November 2016. I've got my regular board on the back here because I'm going for a skate. So the thing with going to Cronulla Skatepark from Janali, you got to skate from my place to the station, take a train from the station here in Janali to Cronulla. Then to get to the skate park, you got to skate for like, it's got to be close to 4 or 5 Ks. Sutherland Shire Council in all their infinite wisdom built a skate park and they stuck it right in the middle of nowhere. There's no development around it, there's no housing, there's no shops, there's nothing. They put this so far from everywhere. If you're a kid, you'd have to get your mum or your dad to drive you out there. If you've got an electric skateboard like I have, you can jump on that and fang out there. There's a cycle path that goes all the way out to Cronulla. I've only skated it once before, pretty keen to have a roll, so pretty keen to see how the Evolve GT Bamboo handles this distance, because it's probably about 4.5 Ks from the station. So it's an 8K round trip. This thing's got a 30K battery, so it should be fine, but I'm still pretty keen to see what happens. So I just got told at Janali train station by the City Rail staff that I'm not allowed to film on it. He didn't say I wasn't allowed to film. He kept saying Sydney Transit has a media liaison person, that if you want to do this kind of thing, you have to go through the correct channels. Does that mean that if I shoot an Instagram story or a Snapchat story, or I don't do those things, but if someone does, have they got to go through the media liaison channel to get it approved? He didn't tell me to stop filming, but he just told me that this exists. So actually I'd already finished by the time he came to me. My point is, how does it, I mean, he sees my camera with the microphone and the Joby Gorilla Pod, and he thinks that it's different than shooting a Snapchat story or an Instagram or a Facebook Live. It's very confusing. So this is Cronulla Station, and I just looked on the map, and it's actually 9.1 kilometers to Cronulla, but we're not going all the way to Cronulla. We're probably stopping maybe 1.5 kilometers short. It's at least a 7K one way, so 14K return trip. See how this thing rolls. My back leg is burning! Hey boys, I bet they're going to the skate park. They're gonna get there before me. You know me in adventure, just see a little opening here, and I wouldn't mind checking it out. It's called Tower Point Nature Reserve. And once again, I find myself walking through the bush, carrying this monolithic behemoth. My arm's already hurting. Ah well. I wanted to go for a skate. I found the nature reserve instead. Tower Point Nature Reserve, accessed by permit only. Now does that mean from here on? Because I haven't seen a permit only sign yet. What's the difference between here and there? I don't know. I don't understand why that would be permit only and this bit isn't. By the way, Woolaware, where I've sat on that wharf, just over there. Well, not just over there, but over there. Well, I haven't got a permit. The sign looks really old. I've already been busted for filming on a train, or on a train station. Apparently I'm gonna break another law here by going across this boundary. It looks like it ends just there anyway. I don't know. I don't get why this bit would be permit only and the rest isn't. Unless I missed that sign back there. I filmed it. I saw Tower Point Reserve and then I filmed it and got out of there. Hey boy! I feel like I've been transported into someone else's body. My name is Jay Boston, and this is another abandoned building vlog.
Tell me something, have you ever seen a house quite like this? So I'm not quite sure of the story here. I think this place was meant to be someone's house. And we'll call it a day. Thanks for watching, we'll see you on the next one.
Alright, that's my little homage to Jay Boston. It's not even an abandoned building. Well, I guess it is an abandoned building of sorts. It probably got lived in at one point, or it was a storage shed or something. I'm actually sounding like Jay, and I didn't intend to. I never even met the guy, but I watch his stuff. All right, we've now entered sand. Kind of get the feeling that this is just gonna get sloshier and sloshier, and then the mangroves, it's just gonna basically turn into water. But yeah, I get the feeling that this isn't gonna go much further. Again, a bizarre place to be carrying an electric skateboard, but didn't expect to come here, and here I am. That's pretty much it. I mean, it just becomes swampland from here. So I reckon I'm gonna head back to the J building. While we're out here at this abandoned building, J Boston style, a couple of things have happened. I've got, I'm getting eaten alive here by mosquitoes. I've hit 300 subscribers, so thank you everyone for subscribing to my channel. We've got 200 more to go to get to 500, and I give away a Joby Grip-Tight Pro tablet, which I'll show you in a second, what it is and how it works. Now that I've got 300 subscribers, a lot of YouTubers do question and answer. I thought about that and I thought, well, 300 people isn't enough really, because not everyone's going to supply a question. So I kind of thought, why don't I do, typically in my fashion, why don't I do one question per episode and one answer per episode, and then the next episode I do 2 questions and 2 answers, and then the next episode 3 and 3. The first one's literally going to be a question and an answer, and the next one will be questions and answers, and then it will continue on. I'm taking submissions from now on. Send me an email at benon@givesaminute.com. That's BENON at GIVESAMINUTE, benon@givesaminute.com. I'm only going to take video submission questions, so you have to, if you write it out, I'm not gonna read it. I want you to be on me. Whoa. I want you to be on my vlog. So you have to send a video. Now this is all in 4K, so if you haven't got a 4K phone or a 4K camera, that's cool. I'll just upsize it, but try to send it landscape style, not portrait. Portrait just doesn't do it for me. Do it that way, and everyone will be happy. I'll take questions on any subject matter. You know what I like from seeing my vlog. I love music, I love photography, the art of music photography, computers that help with processes, you know, like Lightroom, technology like microphones and Joby Gorilla Pods and cameras and 4K and resolutions and all that kind of geeky stuff. But I also like homebrew, traveling, frogs. I love frogs. If you want to know anything about frogs, or if you have any frogs, or you just want to show me your frogs. No, it's got to be a question. You got to ask me a question. So yeah, that's starting from now. The first person to send one will get in this next episode, then the next one 2 episodes, yada yada. I got to move from here, I'm getting bitten. Now I'll show you how this Joby Grip-Tight Pro tablet works. 2 parts, the legs and the actual handle controller. Handle controller? I just named that myself. What happens is this goes in here, screws in, then you undo this screw here, and that bit slides up and down willy-nilly, goes in like that, closes back down, then you tighten back up so you don't lose it. And that's pretty much it. You obviously adjust your legs and you position it how you want to, whatever you're going to film. In this case, I was going to do some time lapse, but to be honest, there's not a cloud in the sky, and the tide's too far that way to rise, so probably going to head to the skate park and maybe do a time lapse there. That's the Joby Grip-Tight Pro tablet. As I said earlier, I'm giving one of these away, minus the iPad. It's fully boxed up from Joby, hasn't been touched, hasn't been used. They sent me this one and that one. That one's the giveaway. The way you can get it, all you got to do is subscribe to my channel. And if you already are subscribed, you're already in it to win it, but you'll get a chance to win it faster if you get all your mates to subscribe and all their mates, and you know how this social thing works. One step builds another step builds another. Thank you very much. Now let's get back out of this nature reserve and get to the skate park. That's what we were originally doing today. We got sideswiped. Let's get back on the mission. Okay, so there was a sign there which I genuinely did not see. Access prohibited, but on this point, so it's not just the part where I thought it started, it's the whole thing. Sorry for busting a law. 2 laws today: trespass and filming on Sydney trains. I'm a criminal. Now let's get to the skate park. And this is it, the Cronulla, or Green Hills Skate Park, in the middle of nowhere. It's windy. Come on, now let's get to the skate park. Now let's get to the skate park. And this is it, the Cronulla or Green Hills Skate Park, in the middle of nowhere. It's windy. This is it, the Cronulla or Green Hills Skate Park, in the middle of nowhere. It's windy. It's actually very hard to do, skateboard and vlog at the same time. I'm not very good at it. I'm also not very good at skateboarding. It's just too windy, making all kinds of excuses, but it is. Look how windy it is here. That's with helmet hair. It's blowing a gale. Instead of me skating this, let's cut to some old footage of me when I could skate. This is 1997 in Perth, down in Freo, well actually Hamilton Hill, a little mini ramp that we used to session, and I really enjoyed this launch section that it had like a little sort of, not a spine, but like a platform launch to flat bank, and I really enjoyed going over that. I also had black hair, so the 90s. It's really, really windy. Skateboarding isn't really happening. Combination of wind and me just not really getting it. Someone has left their wallet at the skate park. So his name's Nathan Evans from Helensburgh. Nathan! Nathan! Nathan, can you hear me? Nathan! There's no Nathan here. I'm gonna try to find this guy on Facebook and get his wallet back to him. All right, I got that. Question is that dude this dude? That dude? That dude, that's him for sure. So all I can do is add him as a friend and then send him a message. Can you ask that again for the camera? Because it's a pretty cool question. What did you ask me?
Where to get the Rilla pods from.
Where'd you get this thing?
Yeah, tripod.
Yeah. All right, so here's a chance for me to spruik Joby to a young guy that wants one. Man, you get these from any camera store, but you can also go onto the Joby website. What kind of camera do you have?
I have a Canon 700D.
Oh, okay, so that's going to be fine. What you need to get is you need to get the actual bendable part and the little tripod bit here. Always enjoy the chance to spruik the Joby products because they are rad. That's promotion, bam. So that's the Green Hills / Cronulla Skatepark. I saw this track down here when I came in, like not a track, a road, and it went straight towards the beach. So I'm going to go and have a look at that because I've got 62% battery. That should be enough to get me back. So this is the path. I don't know where it goes to. I mean, obviously it goes to the coast. One of those paths that just stop randomly. The beach is this way there, so this is the way I'm going. Damn those flies. Get out of there. Wow. This looks awesome. That's Cronulla. That's where I got to get back to. But I might have a swim first. Up that end of the beach is it's really warm here. That's Boat Harbour up there where I've taken you guys a bunch of times. This is the southern extent of Boat Harbour. This is as far as you can come with cars. Four-wheel drives get this much beach, and then the rest of the beach all the way down to Cronulla, it's a no car zone. The dilemma here is I didn't bring anything to swim in, so I'm going in me undies. Yeah, that was a beautiful swim. The temperature right there was perfect. I mean, I had been skateboarding, so I was hot and sweaty, but that was just super refreshing. But I should get out of here. I've still got to get back to Janali via the train on 60% battery. Should be good. Just stopped to put my shoes back on, and I had a message back from Nathan Evans. He of left wallet at skatepark fame. Man, how much sand is in my shoe? Oh, no wonder. Got a big hole there. DC. Didn't cope. Yeah, it turns out Nathan lives in the Shire. He wants to come and pick up his wallet tomorrow. So I said, that's cool, man. I live in Janali and I'm free tomorrow. And I haven't heard anything back yet. We could be in danger here. Got 44%, 46%. It's gone up, huh? Nah, 44, it's dropped back down. All right, let's see what happens. Just to be safe, let's go really fast. We're at 30k an hour. Maximum's 34. Find 30 pretty cool, pretty cruisy. This has been a good stretch of road too. It's nice and smooth. %. 32%. Not too bad. I did hit some pretty big hills as well. Man, my left leg is absolutely burning. Hello.
Hi!
Background. So now I've got to get back to Janali and then get back to home all on, what is it, 8% battery? I'm filming in the train again. See, now that's weird. Now it says 42%. So I'm not sure what to believe. Either way, I'm here in the familiar streets of the back of Janali. Made it all the way out to Green Hills Skate Park and a little bit further because I went to the beach as well, and then back. All on one charge. Pretty rad. I'm pretty psyched on that. I've just taken a text message from Nathan Evans, guy who lost his wallet at the skate park. Turns out he lives in Janali. They're all a bunch of skaters. They got a ramp in their yard. He's invited me to come over tonight, bring the wallet and go for a skate. So let's go over there and do that now. Oh, that's we're out of time.
Oh, hey. Thanks for checking out Gives a Minute, my YouTube channel. It's the one you just watched. And if you liked it, there's a few things you can do. You could check out the previous minute here, a random minute there, or even the first minute there. Now, if you're a photographer like I am, you might get a kick out of my Lightroom 6 presets. And you should also subscribe to the channel so you can continue to see what I'm up to. And the social stuff, hit that up as well. You know you want to. I'm not going to do that this long this time. I've got a cold. Do all the things.